their promise. That therefore means if there is a problem, the best solution would be, how do we tackle this problem? Even if we will not get the maximum utility or benefit, how do we tackle it? If we say, Elijah, that if people get sick, they will ultimately die, so there is no need to go to a good hospital, there is no need to spend on them because they will die. What are we saying? What ought to happen if there is a problem, Elijah? Let the government show genuine concern, because it has the resources, it has the personnel, it has people to advise. To advise on, when you are advising the government on economics,
yes,
and the spending,
yes,
you can advise the government on how can it maximize on the revenue, how can it minimize on the expenditure, how can it maximize on the utility and the benefit for the people.
No, sir.
The social aspect. For example, if the price of unga is high, what other commodity can the government subsidize, so that as much as you are spending high on unga, there is some other commodity that you have spent less? If the price of oil is high because of the factors beyond the control of the government,
yes,
which are the other avenues the government can utilize so that to save on the spending by the people? Because spending is not the problem, but then you need to maximize and minimize, maximize on the utility and also the benefit for the people, and minimize on the wastage. So that is why the advisors are there. Mm-hmm. Economic advisors, communication advisors, to advise him, what do you need to say, how do you need to say it. So an advisor ought to be someone who their position is not usually the and of course I understand, I also understand the person being advised can decide not to rely on the advice, but then that doesn't mean that you ridicule the